In a world filled with constant noise and distractions, it's easy to forget the true power of our words and the profound impact of silence. The Buddha once reminded his followers that our tongue is like the sharpest knife, capable of cutting through the fabric of emotions. While words can uplift and inspire, they can just as easily wound and destroy. The question remains, how can we harness the strength of our speech and the serenity of silence to unlock a more peaceful existence? Today, we'll explore a compelling story that illustrates the transformative power of silence and its ability to change our lives for the better. Once upon a time, in the serene landscapes of India, there lived a renowned Buddhist monk, famous for his meditative practices and deep wisdom. His tranquil life in a remote forest sanctuary stood in stark contrast to the chaos of the outside world. One day, a king burdened by discontent sought the monk's guidance. Despite having wealth, fame and luxury at his disposal, the king felt perpetually tired, frustrated and restless. He craved peace within, but the more he pursued it, the more elusive it became. Upon hearing the king's lament, the monk offered a simple yet profound solution. You already possess the key to your peace, but you have yet to unlock it. I propose an experiment. Will you participate? Eager for relief, the king readily agreed, willing to follow any path that might lead him to inner calm. The monk instructed the king to spend the next 15 days at the monastery, living as simply as possible and speaking as little as he could. The king, taken aback but intrigued, accepted this challenge. On the first day, he found himself wrestling with his restless mind. Thoughts clamored for attention, questions bubbled to the surface, and the urge to speak was almost overwhelming. However, he resisted this urge and sat silently watching the world around him. As night fell, something remarkable began to happen. Gradually, he started to experience an unexpected sense of calm. The peace he found in silence puzzled him, yet it was undeniable. Day by day, he continued his journey of solitude, immersing himself in the beauty of nature, the rustling leaves, the vibrant flowers, and the delicate birds in flight. For the first time, he truly appreciated the serenity of the natural world, connecting with it on a deeper level. By the 10th day, the chaos that had once filled his mind began to dissipate, replaced by a profound sense of stillness. On the 12th day, he entered a state of deep meditation, his worries fading away as he embraced the silence within. It was a revelation, a taste of the inner peace he had been searching for all along. After spending those transformative days in solitude, the king approached the monk, a newfound light in his eyes. "Respected monk, I believe I have uncovered the root of my discontent," he said. "I used to speak too much, pouring energy into idle chatter and negative thoughts about others. This habit drained me and clouded my judgment, leading to failures that only deepened my unhappiness." The monk nodded, affirming the king's insights. "Your experience is not unique. Many people today fail to understand the significance of silence. Excessive talking leads to misunderstandings and arguments, fueling restlessness in their lives. Buddha himself often chose silence as a means of self-discovery, teaching that true knowledge can only be found in stillness. Silence is the first step towards understanding oneself. The monk elaborated on the benefits of silence, explaining that embracing quiet can foster inner peace. When we learn to listen to both ourselves and the world around us, we open the door to clarity. Silence allows us to reflect, recharge, and connect with our true essence. By speaking only when necessary, we can reduce the conflicts and chaos that often arise from thoughtless words. He shared a poignant tale of a student who asked Buddha why he remained silent so often. Buddha replied, "I stay silent to dive deep within myself. Without silence, self-discovery is impossible." This profound wisdom resonated with the king, who realized that embracing silence could could lead to a more fulfilling life. As the monk continued, he explained how finding peace within oneself is essential for navigating a noisy world. Even in a crowded space, a person who understands the value of silence can maintain tranquility. True happiness originates from within, and only through inner reflection can we touch upon the depths of life, including the notion of our own mortality. The king, now enlightened, understood that every moment spent in silence rejuvenated his spirit, much like a refreshing bath after a long day. He felt lighter and more focused, able to approach challenges with clarity and purpose. Silence had transformed his life, allowing him to appreciate the richness of each experience without the noise of constant chatter. As the narrative draws to a close, we invite you, dear viewers, to reflect on your own lives. Consider dedicating just 20 minutes a day to solitude and silence. This simple practice can lead to significant positive changes in your life, unlocking the peace and clarity that reside within. If this story resonates with you and inspires you on your journey to self-discovery, we encourage you to engage with our Mystery Unlocked community. Share your thoughts, insights, or any Zen stories you would like us to explore next. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more moments of motivation and tranquility. Your engagement fuels our mission to spread wisdom and enlightenment. The silence within, a path to self-discovery. Silence is more than just the absence of sound. It is a powerful state of being that enables us to connect with our inner selves. In today's fast-paced world, where chatter and distractions abound, finding moments of silence can feel like a daunting task. Yet it is within these quiet moments that we often find the clarity and understanding we seek. This journey into silence not only promotes self-discovery, but also paves the way for deeper connections with others and the world around us. To illustrate the importance of silence, consider the ancient practice of meditation, which has been a cornerstone of spiritual traditions for centuries. Meditation invites us to turn our focus inward, allowing thoughts to settle like sediment in a pond. As we sit quietly, we create space to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment. This practice cultivates awareness and brings us closer to our true selves. Research has shown that even short periods of silence can reduce stress, improve concentration, and enhance overall well-being. Studies indicate that silence can lower cortisol levels, the hormone associated with stress, and promote relaxation. In a society that often glorifies busyness, prioritizing silence can be a radical act of self-care. Imagine a busy office environment, buzzing with conversations and the sounds of keyboards clicking. Now, picture a room set aside for quiet reflection, a sanctuary where individuals can retreat to think, meditate, or simply breathe. In such a space, creativity flourishes. When distractions fade, new ideas can emerge, and innovative solutions to problems often reveal themselves. Silence acts as a catalyst for creativity, allowing our minds to wander freely without the constraints of external noise. In addition to fostering creativity, silence nurtures empathy and understanding in our interactions with others. When we practice active listening, allowing others to speak without interruption, we create a safe space for open dialogue. This approach encourages vulnerability and fosters deeper connections. When we quiet our minds and listen, we begin to understand the perspectives of those around us. This understanding is essential for building strong relationships, whether personal or professional. Consider the ancient wisdom of various spiritual leaders who emphasized the value of silence. For instance, the Tao Te Ching, a foundational text in Taoism, teaches that silence is a source of great strength. This echoes the sentiment found in many cultures that appreciate the potency of quietude. By integrating periods of silence into our daily lives, we not only honor ourselves but also enhance our interactions with others. Silence is not a sign of weakness. Rather, it is a testament to our strength and self-awareness. When we choose to remain silent in challenging situations, Whether in conflicts with others or when faced with overwhelming emotions, we gain the power to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. This deliberate choice allows us to maintain our composure and make wiser decisions. In the realm of personal growth, embracing silence can lead to transformative insights. Many individuals report experiencing profound realizations during moments of quietude. These insights often arise when we least expect them, as our minds, free from distractions, begin to process thoughts and emotions. By welcoming silence into our lives, we open the door to self-discovery, allowing us to explore our values, beliefs, and aspirations. It's also important to recognize the role of nature in facilitating silence. Nature offers an abundance of tranquil spaces where we can retreat to reflect. Whether it's a quiet forest, a serene beach, or a peaceful garden, spending time in nature allows us to reconnect with ourselves. The gentle sounds of rustling leaves, flowing water, or chirping birds create a harmonious backdrop that encourages contemplation. Nature invites us to slow down and appreciate the beauty around us while providing a safe haven for introspection. To cultivate a practice of silence in our lives, we can start small. Dedicate a few minutes each day to sit in silence, focusing on your breath and allowing your thoughts to flow freely. Gradually increase this time as you become more comfortable. Consider incorporating silent walks into your routine, where you immerse yourself in the sights and sounds of nature without the interference of technology. In conclusion, silence serves as a powerful tool for self-discovery, creativity, and connection. By embracing the quiet moments in our lives, we unlock the potential for growth and understanding. In a world that often prioritizes noise, let us remember the strength found in silence. As we embark on this journey, may we inspire others to appreciate the beauty of quietude and the profound insights it brings. The art of mindful communication. In our exploration of silence and its transformative effects, it's essential to understand how mindful communication plays a pivotal role in our lives. The words we choose to express not only reflect our thoughts and emotions, but also shape our relationships and interactions with the world around us. By cultivating an awareness of our speech and embracing the art of mindful communication, we can create more meaningful connections while enhancing our inner peace. Mindful communication begins with an awareness of our thoughts and intentions before we speak. It involves pausing to consider the impact of our words on ourselves and others. When we communicate mindfully, we become attuned to the nuances of conversation, recognizing the feelings and perspectives of those we engage with. This practice encourages empathy and fosters a deeper understanding of the human experience. Consider a scenario where two friends are having a disagreement. In the heat of the moment, words may be exchanged hastily, leading to hurt feelings and misunderstandings. However, if both individuals take a moment to pause, breathe, and reflect before responding, the conversation can shift from conflict to collaboration. Mindful communication encourages us to listen actively, validate each other's feelings, and seek common ground. This approach transforms potentially divisive interactions into opportunities for growth and connection. In addition to fostering empathy, mindful communication enhances clarity and authenticity in our conversations. When we speak from a place of awareness, our words become more intentional and sincere. We express our thoughts and emotions genuinely, creating an environment of trust and openness. This authenticity invites others to respond in kind, leading to more fulfilling interactions. Moreover, practicing mindful communication allows us to recognize when silence is appropriate. There are moments when saying nothing speaks volumes. By embracing silence in conversations, we create space for reflection and allow others to share their thoughts without interruption. This practice demonstrates respect for the other person's perspective and encourages a more profound exchange of ideas. The art of mindful communication extends beyond verbal exchanges. It also encompasses non-verbal cues. Body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice all contribute to the overall message we convey. By being mindful of these non-verbal elements, we enhance our ability to communicate effectively. For instance, maintaining eye contact can demonstrate attentiveness and interest, while an open posture signals receptiveness and warmth. In professional settings, mindful communication can significantly impact team dynamics and productivity. When team members engage in open and honest dialogue, they foster a collaborative environment where ideas can flourish. Encouraging feedback and actively listening to one another promotes a culture of respect and innovation. Teams that prioritize mindful communication often experience higher levels of engagement and satisfaction, resulting in improved performance. As we integrate mindful communication into our lives, it's essential to reflect on our own communication habits. Are we quick to judge or criticize? Do we often interrupt others or dominate conversations? By identifying patterns in our speech, we can work toward more mindful interactions. Journaling can be a helpful tool for this self-reflection, allowing us to track our thoughts and feelings in various conversations. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation, can also enhance our ability to communicate mindfully. When we cultivate mindfulness in our daily lives, we become more attuned to our thoughts and emotions. This heightened awareness spills over into our interactions, enabling us to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Ultimately, the goal of mindful communication is to foster connection, understanding, and compassion in our interactions. By embracing this art, we not only enhance our relationships, but also contribute to a more harmonious world. In a society where noise and distraction are prevalent, let us strive to be beacons of mindfulness, shining light on the importance of silence and thoughtful speech. As we conclude this journey into the realm of mindful communication, we invite you to join our community in exploring these concepts further. If you found value in this discussion, please take a moment to like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more insights. Your engagement helps us continue sharing wisdom and inspiration, guiding others toward a path of self-discovery and meaningful connection. Thank you for being part of this enlightening journey, and let's continue to explore the depths of mindfulness together.